Alright, folks, it's me, Zach. And what's up? I know it looks like a lot more of a dramatic thing I'm doing here than it actually is, but I just didn't feel like turning the lights on and getting all situated just for this short video I want to do. The the thing is, I need to preface going into this is that I found out after we finished the episode that I accidentally had my mic muted the whole time. But of course, it's a separate channel, like where I record the actual video that we're doing. It's separate from Alex, so obviously he's able to hear me, so he would never know this. And then I never ran into this issue before, so I didn't notice that my mic was not being picked up at all. So the crazier thing is that we actually re-recorded then an intro to preface all this for everybody, and I proceeded to delete that later, not thinking about it. I just deleted, like, I was deleting extra files, and I was like, well, I only need this. This is the episode. This is this. So I just cut that out, not even thinking about it. So here I am now having to re-record another intro thing. But, yeah. So, I mean, an intro is one thing, and say, okay, you lost an intro into an episode. But, unfortunately, it's going to impact the reaction as well. Because my mic is muted for the entire reaction. And obviously, any back and forth we have is going to be annoying to watch if you can't hear me. So I don't know exactly what I was able to salvage of it. You'll see. I'll still have a link to the reaction highlights below. But just know that it'll probably be a much shorter version. At least getting like Alex's reaction to key parts, because like anything he's responding to me or whatever, it's going to be really kind of have to be left on the cutting room floor at that point. But I'm on high alert from now on, so should never happen again. There was some fun moments in there, cracking jokes about Lacey and how she had like an Arthur Fleck kind of Joker laugh moment in the episode. Michelle falling off the platform, one of my favorite moments of the season. So yeah, again, I don't even know at this point. I'm about to edit it now. I don't know what I'll be able to salvage of it or not, so you can go ahead and check it out. But we do at least have the discussion afterwards. So as always, click the link in the description to see the highlights of the reaction, and then come back afterwards for the discussion. And I apologize for that. So we had early on, we had the whole Yao-Man finding the idol, and the whole Earl and Yao-Man relationship. That was fun. Really fun moment.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, Earl's just like, I don't know, he's just very entertaining to watch. He's kind of a little weird, so that's what sort of makes it really a fun character to follow, a fun personality for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, this like little relationship that he has with Earl is just really nice, really kind of wholesome, and I really enjoy that.
And then
So
he made like a fake immunity idol and put it back in its place. So
yeah,
interesting.
Yeah, making a fake immunity idol, that's an interesting thing to do. I thought that was kind of fun. He was like, "Oh, I did it while they were all sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
I did make this little thing," and it's just like, "Are they gonna buy it?"
Yeah.
If they find it, but
we had the blindfolded challenge where we had the collars up top, which was the great moment where we had Michelle falling off the top.
We did have that, but I actually want to circle back to both challenges, fantastic challenges, both filmed very well. The fireball toss was, I guess, like a little short because it was pretty quick, but like very cool, entertaining to watch. I really like both the challenges in this episode quite a lot. And yeah, that skull smashing one with Michelle falling off the platform was very funny, and it's like all of a sudden she just dips out of view. It's very, very cute.
Fun challenge. We had Boo.
Yeah, it was like
those stepped in eventually when it was like you have a louder voice.
Yeah, and then then he was like, for a sec, I thought he was gonna blow it because he's like, wait a minute, I can't see. Like, what's happening? I'm blind.
I'm
like, oh, okay. All right, cool. That's great.
Yeah,
brilliant. Well, the reward challenge was what apparently that was like the final straw for Rocky. For most people, it seemed like they got really upset.
with the
because he was
arcade.
yeah, he was making a he's criticizing them all for eating too much, and they were complaining. He's like, yeah, well, you guys ate too much. You complained this whole time you're not getting enough food. Now you're complaining that you got food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
They were talking about they want to eat 19 hot dogs or whatever. So
Mhm.
that seemed fun. Seemed like a fun little reward there.
Yeah, it was. They got to go to a little mini arcade,
What's the problem we
do
often
some
see in survivors? They just eat too much too fast, and then it
like
doesn't really feel
gorge a
like a
little bit.
reward
Yeah,
at the end of it.
yeah. That's the thing. You got to pace yourself. So it is a little bit of mind over matter. So I mean, like he's right. He has to say it in the most condescending, like asshole-ish way possible
Yeah,
to make everybody not like him.
yeah.
It's
It's like,
like
I mean, I don't know. I have a feeling they'd be going this route anyway. You know, they were already turned off
yeah,
by him a little bit
by how
before.
he treated. Yeah,
But
well, it
hey,
was a little bit how he treated Anthony, but just like generally, just he's just a loudmouth. I mean, I think what Eduardo already said something. Edgardo already said something about not liking him very much, or like at all, actually. But I find it interesting because Dreams is like, yeah, I wish I could have known him, or gotten to know him a little better.
yeah,
I'm like, because he doesn't mean anything by any of it, and I'm like, you really do see the best in people, I
yeah,
think, because I can't see that. But he's ultimately the deciding. He's the kind of, like I said, he's sort of the kicker for the
well,
Rocky vote. Like he's the one that does,
well. I guess it
because
didn't
instead of
really
tying it, he
matter.
just went with him.
Yeah, it could have tied it, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been 3-3. But yeah, I guess with also the unspoken element is the whole Moto versus Ravu thing. There were only two
Mm,
original Ravu members there. It was Rocky and Mookie. They were obviously going to vote
yeah.
Rocky out over Mookie there, and so obviously
Yeah.
the especially the Moto strong people like Alex and Edgardo are more inclined to just vote out Rocky anyway over Lisi.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, Dreams really didn't have much of a reason, I guess, to stick that way. Because it's like even though he didn't really like Lisi, it's like would you really risk it still with
Right.
with a tie and yeah.
Still play nice with the Moto people and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, Mookie said I told Rocky I wouldn't vote for him, so he didn't. He voted for
Yeah.
gave a little
Oop.
pity vote for him.
Yeah. For Lisi. It was interesting because like everything once that was done, I thought it was gonna be more interesting. Like Rocky was just like really subdued, and he's like, "Yeah, I think she's going home,
Yeah,
but anything could happen." It's like so he didn't like try to get reassurance from anybody. He just was sort of like, "Oh yeah, she's going right," and they're like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah." Sure.
and he
So
blows up
I don't know.
about everything else, but then he won't. He doesn't blow out when he actually gets voted out. He waits like
Yeah,
respectfully until he's out of there, and then
he like awkwardly. He like awkwardly gets like shell shock. He like shell shocks his way out of there, like
yeah.
skulks out, like or stalks out. Like it's just like it's a very unusual walk. And then yeah, then he screams in the confessional, and it's great, beautiful, beautiful moment that we all love.
Who would you award your MVP to for the episode?
Jeez, I think we could give it to Yao Man. I think he was very, very entertaining this episode. I think he kind of carried a lot of it. Really, the most entertaining parts are all around about him. So
There's a lot of fun moments with him there.
yeah,
Anything else from
yeah.
this
He even
episode?
got the. Oh yeah, they were making fun of him because they were saying like he wasn't gonna hit anything because he's an old man. But then he got one of the fireballs in.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
immediately.
great. Yeah.
Don't second guess Yao Man out here. You know.
Yeah, yeah man find the freaking immunity idol, people. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he could have a chance to make something happen here.
We saw
So
Earl exiled, and he called it Earl Island,
yeah,
and made a nice art in the sand for Earl Island.
yeah, it was really cute actually. I was like, that's kind of nice.
Mm-hmm.
At least he talked about her time on the island where she was like, yeah, it's like Zen or whatever.
It's not as
Like I
bad as
had
you
like a
think.
moment. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then it was weird because like in the previous episode, she was like making it sound like she didn't care about the clues or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then even in this episode, she was like, they were really vague. I didn't really understand what they were saying. And then she like immediately is like, yes, they give us this clue. It's like by this cave. I think it's where we sleep. And I was like,
Yeah.
It wasn't vague. You knew exactly where it was telling you to go, and we saw you looking for it in the place where it was. It was what she says in the confessionals. Like, it almost feels like she's just like memeing or something
That's
in the
right.
confessionals. She's just memeing it up.
When her vote came up
Um,
at the end there, she's like, "Ew,
yeah,
is it gonna be
right.
me?" Does not
She's just
care.
cheesing. She's cheesing,
She was meme casting.
but meme casting.
Casting.
But yeah, I gotta give yeah, man, because it's great,
Alright.
great stuff.
Anything else from the episode?
No, I think that's about it. Kind of a bummer that we lost your side.
Yeah, it
but
sucks. It's almost worse
happens.
than when my video was lost. It's worse to not have the audio because
Yeah, yeah.
everything's one sided. You're responding to things.
It's just like, yeah, it's just me like, I'll be like, yes, I agree. It'd be like, what is Alec agreeing to? I don't know.
Yep, I
You got a lot less to work with.
any of my remarks that you laughed at, I have to cut all that out.
Yeah,
because it doesn't make any
sense. It's just like, just Alex just cackling like a madman over there. I don't know what's going on.
Oh man! So I have no idea what that's gonna look like. That product.
Yeah.
Jeez. Unfortunate.
That'll be fun.
Worst case scenario, at least, but
no, but hopefully that won't happen again. We'll try to.
On the episode that Rocky gets voted out, what a sacred episode.
Yeah. What a sacred episode.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
It won't happen again. That was dumb. Should have just done the test recording. I was like so down to like
just get moving, get in.
Yeah, I've never I haven't had to change any settings in the last 100 times doing the test recording. I was like, what's even the point?
Whatever. Yeah, it's true.
We'll keep it moving. Next week there'll be a new episode of Survivor Fiji. And
good stuff.
I hope you join us for that. If you enjoyed this video, what video should our viewers watch next?
Oh, they should go check out our review of the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
There was some fireballs getting
sponsored Mario. You might not have heard that when I said that in the episode.
Yeah,
but
it was this.
We were
getting
this Mario Galaxy promotion, Mario Power themed episode, throwing fireballs.
Yeah, getting throw fireballs. Yeah, so check out a review of Super Mario Brothers movie. It was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. And if you enjoyed this video, hopefully it's not the first time you're here. You just know it's not every time you don't hear half of the audio. And we don't alternate who mutes their audio for each episode.
This time you get Alex's perspective. This time you get Zach's perspective.
You can only afford half the audio at a time.
Yeah.
I don't have enough bandwidth for that. So
you're not getting me this week.
Subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed. Like the video, leave a comment, hit the notification bell, click the link in the description for our social media. And if you do leave a comment, we'll be sure to read it on the next episode of the Tarqaron podcast that we record.
Yeah. All right.
Until next time.